Introduction. The word sociology was coined by Auguste Comte, a French philosopher, in 1839. He is considered as the father of sociology. Sociology is the youngest of all the social sciences. The word sociology is derived from the Latin word societas, which means society, and the Greek word logos, which means science or study or advanced study. So, sociology is a science of society or study of society. Definitions of sociology. L. F. Ward defines sociology is the science of society or of a social phenomena. Ginsberg says sociology is the study of human interaction and interrelation of their conditions and consequences. Emile Durkheim defines sociology as a science of social institutions. Organs and Nimco defines sociology as the study of social life. Kimball Young defines sociology deals with the behavior of men in groups. Subject matter of sociology. Sociology is the study of society, the science of social life, the study of social relationship, the study of human behavior in groups, the study of forms of social relationship, the study of social action, the study of social groups and social systems. Nature of sociology. First, sociology is an independent science. Second, sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Third, sociology is a categorical and not a normative discipline. Fourth, sociology is a pure science and not an applied science. Fifth, sociology is relatively an abstract science, not a concrete science. Sixth, sociology is generalizing and not a particularizing of individualizing science. Sociology is both rational and an empirical. Now we are going to describe the nature of sociology briefly. The first point is sociology is an independent science. Sociology has no emerged into an independent science. It is not treated and studied as a branch of any other science like philosophy or political philosophy or history. It is an independent science. It has its own field of study, boundary, and method. Second, sociology is a social science and not a physical science. As a social science, it concentrates its attention on man, his social behavior, social activities, and social life. The fact that sociology deals with the social universe, it distinguishes from astronomy, physics, chemistry, geology, mathematics, and other physical science. Third, sociology is an categorical and not a normative discipline. Sociology confines itself to statements about what it is, not what should be or ought to be. But it does not mean that sociological knowledge is useless and serves no purpose. It only means that sociology as a discipline cannot deal with problems of good and evil, right and wrong, and moral and immoral. Fourth, sociology is a pure science and not an applied science. Each pure science may have its own applied field. For example, physics is a pure science and engineering is its applied field. Sociology as a pure science has its applied field such as administration, diplomacy, social work, and etc. Fifth, sociology is relatively an abstract science and not a concrete science. Sociology is not interested in concrete only, it demonstration of an human event. It is more concerned with the form of human events and their patterns. For example, sociology is not concerned with particular war and revolution, but with war and revolution in general. As a social phenomena, as a type of social conflict. Sixth, sociology is a generalizing and not a particularizing or individualizing science. Sociology tries to find out the general laws of principle about human interaction and association, about the nature, form, content, and structure of a human group and society. It does not study each and every event that takes place in society. It is not possible also. Seventh, sociology is both a rational and empirical science. Rationalization, stress, reasons, and the result from logical interference. Empirism is a emphasize experience and the fact that result from observation and experimentation. In sociological inquiry, both are significant. Scope of sociology. Two different views about the scope of sociology. There is no one option about the scope of sociology. In the broadest sense, sociology is studying human interaction, their conditions and consequences. There are two main schools of thought among sociologists on this issue. First, specialist or formalist school. Second, synthetic school. Specialist or formalist school. In this group of sociologists, Democrats, sociology clearly from other branch of social studies confine it to the inquiry into certain defined aspects of human relationship or sociology as a pure and independent. Sociology has a limited field of inquiry and deals those problems which are not dealt with other social science. Synthetic school. The other group maintains that the field of social investigation is too wide for any other social science, and sociology as a special social science, such as economics, anthropology, history, etc. There is also considered of a sociology is a general science. Sociology studies everything and anything under the sun. Specialist of a formalistic school. Simmel, Small, Weirkant, Max Weber, von Weiss, and Tony. This group, led by Simmel, views sociology is confined to the inquiry of certain defined aspect of human relationship, and they considered sociology as a pure and independent. Simmel views sociology deal with same topic as they form or different angles from the angles of different modes of social relationship. Small's view, sociology does not study all the activities of society. The scope of sociology is the study of generic form of social relationships, behavior and activities, etc. Warkant's view, sociology is a special branch of knowledge dealing with the ultimate forms of mental or psychic relationships which unite people in society. He further maintains that similarly in dealing with cultural sociology should not concern itself with actual contents of cultural evolution, but it should confine itself to only the discovery of fundamental forces of change and persistence. Max Weber's view, sociology aims to interpret and understand social behavior, but it does not include all human relations because all of them are not social. According to him, sociology concerned with the analysis and classification of types of social relationships. Von Weiss views the scope of sociology is the study of forms of social relationships. Synthetic school. Durkheim's Hobhouse, Sorokin, Karl Mannheim, Ginsberg, Alex Ingalls, J.V. Mackey. Sociology studies everything and anything under the sun. According to this group, sociology is a general science. It wants sociology to be synthesis of the social science or a general science. Durkheim's view, sociology can be divided into three major divisions. Social morphology is concerned with geographical or territorial basis of the life of such as its volume and density, local distribution and the life. Social physiology is divided into number of branches such as sociology of religions, of morals, of laws, of economic lives, of language, etc. This activity relate to the various social groups. General sociology is discover the general character of these social facts. How's view. Sociology is a synthesis of many social studies. Task of threefold. Studies in particular part of field interconnect the result given by different social science, interpret social life as a whole. Sorokin's view. The subject matter of sociology. The study of relationship between different aspects of social phenomena. The study of understanding the relationship between the social and non-social aspects. The study of general characteristics of social phenomena. Carl Mannheim's view. Two branches, systematic and general sociology, describes one by one the main factors of living together as far as they may be found in every kind of society. Historical sociology deal with the historical variety and actuality of the general form of society. Historical sociology falls into two main sections. Comparative sociology deals with historical variation of the some phenomena and tries to find by comparison general features as separated from industrial features. Social dynamic deals with the interrelation between the various social factors and institutions in certain given society, for instance in a primitive society. Alex Inkley's view. Social analysis, primary concept of social life, basic social institution process. J.B. Mackay views. Social actions, social structure, social process, social institutions are included in the scope of sociology. Importance of sociology. First, sociology makes a scientific of society. Second, sociology studies the role of the institutions in the development of the individual. Third, the study of sociology is indispensable for understanding and planning of society. Fourth, sociology is of great importance in the solution of social problem. Sociology has drawn our attention to the essential worth and dignity of man. Sixth, sociology has changed outlook with regard to the problem of crime, etc. Seventh, sociology has made great contribution to enrich human culture. 8. Sociology is of great importance in the solution of international problems. 9. Sociology is useful as teaching subject. 10th. Sociology as a profession. Sociology as a science. Science is the systematized body of knowledge based on facts that shows the operation of general law. Sociology is a body of scientific knowledge with theories based on scientific investigations and observation rather than armchair. It is utilized scientific methods and techniques. Anthropology. The word anthropology derived from two Greek words. Anthropos means man and logos means study. Thus, anthropology is the study of man, the science of man and his work and behavior. In number of universities, anthropology and sociology are administratively organized into one department. Difference between sociology and anthropology. Sociology. Sociology is the study of modernized, civilized, and complex society. Anthropology. Anthropology concerned with an uncivilized or primitive and non-literate society. Sociologist studies the institution, marriage, family, or processes such as on change, social mobility. An anthropologist studies human primitive cultures. Sociologist studies small as well as large societies. Anthropologists usually concentrate on small society. Sociology makes use of observation, interview, social survey, questionnaires, and other method of techniques in its investigations. Anthropologists directly go and live in the communities they study. They make use of direct observations and interviews. Sociology and history. History. History is a study of past, which people have already lived. Data for historians come in the form of records from museums, libraries, and personal collection of people. History is the reconstruction of man's past. It is a study of experience of mankind. It is a record of human past. Historians are interested in what happened at a particular time in the past. Historians are only concentrate only on the past. Difference between sociology and history. Sociology is interested in the study of present with all their complexity. History deals with the past events of man. It is silent regarding the present. Sociology is relatively young social science. It has very short history of its own. History is an age-old social science. It has a long story of 2000 years or even more. Sociology is an analytical science. History is descriptive science. Sociology is generalizing science. History is an individualizing science. Political science. Political science deal with political activities of men. Political science has its own topics such as origin, evolution and functions of state, the forms of government, types of constitutions, administration law, legislation, election, voting, political movements. Political science is concerned with states. There are some common topics of interest for both sociologists and political scientists, such as war, mass movement, government control, public opinion, propaganda, leadership, election, voting. Further, many social problems are also deep political problems. Difference between sociology and political science. Sociology is a science of society. Political science is a science of state and government. Sociology studies all kinds of societies, organized as well as unorganized. Political science studies only the politically organized society. Sociology has a wider scope. Political science have a narrower field. Sociology studies man as a fundamentally a social animal. Political science study man as a political animal. The approach of sociology is sociological. It follows its own method in addition to the scientific method in its investigation. Political science is a special social science because it concentrates only on the human relationships which are political in character. Finally, sociology is a quite young, it is not even 2 centuries old. Political science is an older science comparatively. It has centuries of history. Difference between sociology and psychology. Psychology. Psychology is the study of individual behavior and mental processes, what occurs in the mind. Sociology studies the society and social groups. Psychology studies behavior of individual in society. Its focus of interest in individual and not the society as such. Sociology analyzes social process. Psychology concerned with behavior of individuals. Sociology studies society from sociological point of view. Psychology studies the individual behavior from the viewpoint of psychological factors involved. Economics. Economics deal with the economic activities of man. Economics studies the aspects of production, distribution and exchange and consumption in society. It studies the structure and function of economic organization like banks, factories, markets, business, firms, cooperation or transport. Difference between sociology and economics. Sociology studies all kinds of social relationships. Economics deal with only those social relationships which are economic in character. Sociology is a general social science. Economic is a special science. Sociology is a science of recent emergence. Economic has attained an advanced degree of maturity. Basic pure sociology or applied sociology. Basic sociological research whose purpose is to make discoveries about life in human groups, not to make changes in those groups. Applied sociology, the use of sociology to solve problems from the micro level of family relationship to the macro level of crime and pollution. Basic sociology, the audience, fellow sociologist, product, knowledge. And in applied sociology, audience is client, product is changes.